Welcome to Beyond Vision Mindset, where we help you unlock your true potential, protect your energy, and embrace personal growth. If you're someone who wants to dive deeper into the wisdom of ancient thinkers like Aristotle and Socrates, while learning actionable strategies for building resilience and success in your life, you're in the right place. We cover everything from mindset shifts to practical steps for cultivating a life of purpose. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our empowering videos that help you take control of your life. Let's get started and unlock the power of your mind. In today's video, we are diving into a topic that can truly transform your life: reprogramming your mind for success. Now, I know you may have heard this term before, but what does it really mean? Simply put, it's about changing the way you think, the way you perceive your challenges, and the way you approach opportunities. If you're stuck in old, limiting beliefs or habits that aren't serving you anymore, it's time to reset. Think of your mind like a computer. If it's filled with outdated software and bugs, it's not going to run smoothly. But once you reprogram it with the right mindset and strategies, it will run at its full potential. The best part is, reprogramming your mind isn't as difficult as it sounds. With just a few mindset shifts, habits, and tools, you can start seeing massive improvements in your life. So, let's dive in and learn the most powerful steps you can take to align your mind with success and start living the life you've always dreamed of. 1. Cultivate a growth mindset. Let's start with one of the most foundational elements of reprogramming your mind for success: cultivating a growth mindset. This is arguably one of the most important shifts you can make if you want to achieve long-term success in any area of your life, whether that's in your career, relationships, or personal development. But what does it mean to cultivate a growth mindset, and how do we actually put this into practice? A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents aren't fixed. They can be developed over time with dedication, hard work, and a commitment to learning. It's about seeing challenges and setbacks not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. This mindset is a stark contrast to a fixed mindset, where individuals believe that their abilities are static and can't be changed. People with a fixed mindset often avoid challenges, give up easily, and feel threatened by the success of others. But when you adopt a growth mindset, you understand that failure is simply part of the process of becoming better. It's not about being perfect, it's about progress. Now, where does this idea come from? The concept of a growth mindset was first popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, who conducted extensive research on how people's beliefs about their own abilities shape their success. Dweck discovered that those who believed in their ability to improve through effort and learning tended to persist through difficult situations, achieve more, and ultimately reach their goals. But even though Dweck coined the term, the roots of this mindset go much deeper. In fact, many ancient philosophers shared the essence of the growth mindset. Aristotle, one of the greatest thinkers of all time, said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This quote speaks volumes about the importance of consistent effort in the pursuit of success. Aristotle's idea mirrors the essence of the growth mindset. Success is not about innate talent, it's about continuous effort and learning. Another profound philosopher, Socrates, emphasized the importance of knowledge and wisdom, stating, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." This quote perfectly embodies the growth mindset because it challenges us to stay humble, to remain curious, and to embrace learning as a lifelong journey. The more you know, the more you realize there is to learn. And that's the attitude that will set you apart from those who are stuck in the belief that they're not good enough, or that they've reached their limit. But adopting a growth mindset isn't always easy. It's not something that just magically happens overnight. It requires a conscious shift in the way you approach challenges, setbacks, and your own potential. The good news is, this mindset is trainable, and with practice, it can become a natural part of how you view the world. Let's explore how you can actively cultivate this growth mindset in your daily life. Embrace challenges. The first step in developing a growth mindset is to embrace challenges rather than shy away from them. It's easy to stay in your comfort zone, where everything feels safe and predictable. But real growth happens when you push yourself beyond what's familiar. Consider Michael Jordan, who is often considered the greatest basketball player of all time. Before he became a legend, he was famously cut from his high school basketball team. Can you imagine the disappointment he must have felt at the time? But instead of letting that setback define him, he used it as fuel to work harder and improve. He once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times, I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." This is the power of a growth mindset in action. Jordan didn't let failure define him. He didn't accept the idea that because he was cut from the team, he wasn't good enough. Instead, he used it as an opportunity to develop his skills, build resilience, and ultimately become the basketball icon we know today. Challenges are the catalyst for growth. They force you to rise above your limitations and expand your capabilities. Learn from mistakes. Another key aspect of cultivating a growth mindset is learning from mistakes and setbacks. When you face difficulties, your first instinct might be to get frustrated, discouraged, or to blame others. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. It is an essential part of the journey to success. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, is a perfect example of someone who learned from their mistakes. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he had given up after the first, 10th, or 100th failure. We wouldn't have the light bulb today. Edison's perspective is one we can all learn from. Every mistake is just another opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve. In your own life, think about a time you failed or made a mistake. Did you allow it to define you, or did you pick yourself up and learn from it? Cultivating a growth mindset means embracing mistakes as valuable lessons. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," say, "What can I learn from this experience to improve next time?" Single quote. Celebrate effort and progress. In a society that often rewards outcomes over the process, it can be easy to focus solely on the results. However, focusing on effort and progress is a cornerstone of the growth mindset. This shift will not only boost your self-esteem but also keep you motivated, even when the end result feels distant. When you focus on your effort, you are reminding yourself that consistent action is what truly matters. For instance, imagine you're learning a new language. The goal might seem overwhelming, but by celebrating the small steps, learning new words, practicing pronunciation, or completing a lesson, you shift the focus from the intimidating goal to the small wins along the way. This will keep you engaged and motivated to keep going. In a way, this is what the philosopher Epictetus meant when he said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." The idea here is that success isn't necessarily about the grand outcome. It's about the inner growth and progress you make toward your goals. By celebrating effort and progress, you condition your mind to focus on continuous improvement instead of the distant finish line. Be open to feedback. Finally, a growth mindset requires you to be open to feedback. Feedback isn't just about what you're doing wrong, it's about helping you see areas where you can improve. Whether it's feedback from a mentor, colleague, or even constructive criticism from yourself, being open to it allows you to grow faster and more effectively. Consider the case of Steve Jobs, who, despite being a visionary, didn't always have the answers. He surrounded himself with brilliant minds who offered critical feedback on Apple's designs, products, and ideas. At one point, after being ousted from Apple, Jobs took his experiences to other ventures, such as Pixar and Next, where he embraced feedback and ultimately returned to Apple as a much stronger leader. His ability to adapt and evolve based on the feedback he received was a key element of his success. Being open to feedback means shifting from a mindset of defensiveness to one of curiosity and self-improvement. When you invite feedback into your life, you're giving yourself the chance to learn, grow, and make better decisions. How to take action. Now that you have a deeper understanding of what cultivating a growth mindset entails, how do you start putting this into practice? Here are a few steps you can take to actively nurture a growth mindset in your life. Seek out challenges. Instead of sticking to what you know, step into the unknown. Embrace opportunities to stretch yourself. Reframe failures as learning experiences. When you encounter setbacks, view them as opportunities to grow. Reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. Celebrate effort and progress. Recognize your hard work and the small steps forward you're making. Progress is just as important as the final destination. Welcome feedback. Actively seek feedback from others and learn to accept it as a tool for your growth. Use it to adapt and improve. By adopting and cultivating a growth mindset, you're setting yourself up for continuous growth and success in all areas of your life. Remember, success isn't about being perfect. It's about being willing to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. 2. Identify and replace limiting beliefs. Now that we've explored the concept of a growth mindset and its importance in reprogramming your mind for success, let's move on to another powerful element of this transformation. Identifying and replacing limiting beliefs. These beliefs, whether you're aware of them or not, are often the invisible forces that hold you back from reaching your full potential. They shape your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately, your results. But here's the thing. Limiting beliefs are not facts. In fact, many of them are simply outdated or false narratives that you've picked up along the way. They're the stories you tell yourself about what you can and can't do, about what's possible for you or what's impossible. The problem is that these beliefs shape your reality. If you believe you can't achieve something, you're likely to find ways to make that belief true. But if you believe in your ability to improve, grow, and overcome challenges, you'll act in ways that make success inevitable. So, how do we begin to recognize and dismantle these limiting beliefs? And how can we replace them with empowering beliefs that propel us towards success? Let's dive in. What are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are the self-imposed barriers we create, often unconsciously, that restrict our potential. These beliefs are deeply ingrained in our subconscious minds, shaped by our early experiences, societal influences, and past failures. They might sound something like this. I'm not good enough to succeed. I don't deserve to be happy. I'll never be able to make enough money. I'm too old, young to start something new. People like me can't achieve things like that. These beliefs can be so deeply ingrained that they feel like absolute truths. But in reality, they are just perceptions, and perceptions can be changed. The first step toward changing your life is realizing that these limiting beliefs don't define you. In fact, they are lies that you've been telling yourself for years. Now, let's take a moment to think about some of the most common limiting beliefs that many of us hold and how we can begin to challenge and shift them. The origin of limiting beliefs. So, where do these limiting beliefs come from? Most of us develop them at a young age based on the messages we receive from our environment. These beliefs may have been shaped by childhood experiences. Perhaps you were told as a child that you weren't good enough, or you witnessed someone else fail at something, and it led you to believe that you, too, would fail. Family and societal conditioning. Maybe you grew up in an environment where people reinforced limiting beliefs like, you have to work hard to survive, or money doesn't grow on trees. Such ideas can create deep-seated beliefs about your worth, potential, and possibilities. Cultural influences. Society often tells us what's possible and what's impossible. For example, you might have internalized the idea that success is reserved for the lucky few or that people with your background can't achieve greatness. Past failures and setbacks. If you've failed at something in the past, it's easy to internalize that failure as an indication of your incapacity. The truth is, failure is not final. It's a learning experience that brings you one step closer to success. Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." This quote is a call to action to examine our beliefs, challenge the assumptions we hold, and be willing to question what we've always thought to be true. When we begin to examine these limiting beliefs, we unlock the potential for growth and transformation. How limiting beliefs affect your life. The problem with limiting beliefs is that they create self-fulfilling prophecies. When you believe that you can't succeed, your actions align with that belief. You might avoid trying new things, procrastinate, or give up too easily. In doing so, you're confirming the very belief that's holding you back. This cycle can continue indefinitely unless you take proactive steps to break it. Limiting beliefs don't just affect your personal growth, they influence your relationships, your career, your finances, and your overall happiness. For example, career. If you believe you're not capable of achieving a promotion, you might not take the initiative to ask for more responsibility or go after opportunities that could elevate your career. Relationships. Limiting beliefs like, "I'm not worthy of love," can prevent you from opening up emotionally or accepting healthy relationships into your life. Finances. If you think, "I'll never be able to make enough money," you may avoid taking risks, learning about investments, or seeking better opportunities, keeping you stuck in financial scarcity. The problem with these beliefs is that they act like a filter that colors everything you experience. You start to see the world through the lens of your limiting beliefs, which means you might miss out on opportunities that could help you grow. How to identify your limiting beliefs. Before you can replace limiting beliefs, you need to identify them. The key is to pay attention to the patterns in your life, where you feel stuck, discouraged, or fearful. This often signals the presence of a limiting belief. Here's how to start. Self-awareness. Take time each day to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. What are you telling yourself about your abilities? How do you respond when you face a challenge or a setback? Journal your thoughts. Write down your thoughts regularly. This can help you uncover the deeper beliefs that are influencing your decisions. Ask yourself why. When you face resistance in your life, ask yourself why. For example, if you're hesitating to start a new project, ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What's the story I'm telling myself about why I can't do this? Quote: notice recurring fears. Pay attention to the fears that arise when you think about stepping out of your comfort zone. These fears often stem from limiting beliefs. They might sound like, I'm not smart enough, or, I don't deserve success. Once you've identified a limiting belief, the next step is to challenge it. Ask yourself, is this belief based on facts? Where did this belief come from? Is it serving me? What evidence exists that contradicts this belief? The more you challenge your beliefs, the more you realize they don't have the power you once thought they did. Replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Now, once you've identified and challenged your limiting beliefs, it's time to replace them with empowering beliefs, beliefs that will propel you forward instead of holding you back. This shift requires some work, but it's absolutely possible. Here's how to start. Reframe your beliefs. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough to succeed, reframe it to, I have the ability to learn and improve. Instead of thinking, I'll never be able to make enough money, say, I can build wealth by learning new skills and creating opportunities. Use affirmations. Affirmations are powerful tools that help you rewire your subconscious mind. When you repeat positive statements about yourself, your abilities, and your potential, you begin to replace negative beliefs with empowering ones. For example, I am worthy of success, or I am capable of achieving my goals. Visualize success. Visualization is a great technique for rewiring your subconscious. Picture yourself achieving your goals and experiencing the success you desire. When you see yourself succeeding in your mind's eye, it makes it easier to believe in your ability to do so in real life. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with influence your beliefs. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge your limiting beliefs, and encourage you to believe in your potential. Avoid toxic environments that reinforce negativity. Take small steps of action. The best way to change your beliefs is by proving them wrong. Take action, even if it's small at first. Each step you take toward your goal will reinforce the belief that you are capable and worthy of success. This builds confidence and gradually reprograms your mind. The power of self-awareness and personal growth. Replacing limiting beliefs isn't a one-time task, it's a continuous process. As you grow, new challenges and beliefs will arise, and you'll need to actively work to reframe and replace them. However, with self-awareness, persistence, and the tools to reshape your mindset, you can break free from any limiting belief and create a life that aligns with your highest potential. The philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You have the power to shift your beliefs and change how you respond to life's challenges. The moment you realize that your beliefs are within your control, you unlock the power to create your own destiny. Taking action. How to replace limiting beliefs. Here's a simple plan to help you begin identifying and replacing your limiting beliefs today. Start with self-reflection. Each day, take a moment to assess your beliefs and thought patterns. Write down any negative beliefs that come up. Challenge those beliefs. Ask yourself the tough questions. Where did these beliefs come from? Are they based on truth? What evidence do I have that contradicts them? Replace them with empowering beliefs. Reframe your thoughts and affirm new, empowering beliefs that align with your goals. Take small actions. Begin to take steps that defy your limiting beliefs. Each small success will gradually shift your mindset. By identifying and replacing limiting beliefs, you are reclaiming your power to shape your reality. No longer will your beliefs hold you back. Instead, they will fuel your progress, creating a life that is limitless, just like your potential. 3. Develop a resilient mindset. Now that we've tackled identifying and replacing limiting beliefs, let's focus on another critical aspect of reprogramming your mind for success. Developing a resilient mindset. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to adversity, and keep moving forward no matter how many times life knocks you down. It's about maintaining a sense of purpose, staying focused, and pushing through the difficulties that inevitably come with pursuing your goals. Developing resilience isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about learning to face them head-on, learning from them, and using them as fuel for your growth. In fact, it's often the hardest challenges that help us develop the most strength. Let's dive deeper into what resilience is, why it's essential for success, and how you can build a mindset that will empower you to handle life's inevitable ups and downs. What is resilience? Resilience, in its simplest form, is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. It's a mental and emotional strength that allows you to face the storms of life with courage and perseverance, instead of being consumed by them. People with a resilient mindset are able to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. They understand that setbacks are not failures, but rather stepping stones on the path to success. Resilience is often mistakenly seen as something people either have or don't. The truth is, resilience can be cultivated through practice and mindset shifts. It's not about avoiding pain or discomfort, it's about learning how to navigate through them and come out stronger on the other side. Why resilience is crucial for success. As you embark on your journey toward success, you'll inevitably face obstacles. These challenges can come in many forms. Financial struggles, relationship difficulties, health issues, or even self-doubt. Success is never a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and unexpected roadblocks. Resilience is what enables you to keep going when the going gets tough. Here's why resilience is so crucial for success. Helps you handle failure. Failure is not the end of the road, it's part of the journey. In fact, many of the world's most successful individuals have experienced significant failures before they succeeded. Resilience allows you to learn from mistakes, adapt, and continue moving forward without letting failure define you. Builds confidence. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, you build a sense of confidence in your ability to handle adversity. This self-confidence acts as a foundation for taking on even bigger challenges in the future. Promotes emotional well-being. Resilience isn't just about toughness, it's about emotional balance. Developing resilience means learning to manage stress, control your reactions, and maintain your well-being even when life gets tough. Emotional resilience helps you maintain a sense of peace, regardless of external circumstances. Fosters a growth mindset. As we discussed earlier, a growth mindset is essential for success. Resilience nurtures a growth mindset by encouraging you to embrace challenges and see setbacks as opportunities for improvement. Resilient individuals know that every obstacle has the potential to teach them something valuable. How to develop resilience. Building resilience doesn't happen overnight, but it's absolutely possible with consistent effort and intention. Below are practical strategies to develop a resilient mindset. Reframe challenges as opportunities. One of the most powerful ways to develop resilience is by learning to view challenges through a growth-oriented lens. Instead of seeing problems as insurmountable obstacles, reframe them as opportunities to grow and evolve. For instance, if you face a business failure, instead of thinking, "I'm not cut out for this," try reframing it to, "What lessons can I learn from this experience that will make me a stronger entrepreneur?" Action tip. When you encounter a challenge, ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? How can I use this to improve myself or my situation?" Practice self-compassion. Resilient people understand that they aren't perfect and that setbacks are part of life. They practice self-compassion, which means treating themselves with kindness and understanding when they make mistakes. Instead of beating yourself up when things go wrong, be gentle with yourself. Recognize that you're human, and everyone experiences failure and difficulties at some point. Self-compassion helps you maintain emotional balance, which is critical when building resilience. Action tip. When you face a setback, instead of focusing on self-criticism, practice self-compassion by saying, "It's okay to make mistakes, and I can learn from this." Cultivate patience. Resilience doesn't mean rushing through the difficult moments of life. It means enduring them with patience and faith. You may not see immediate results from your efforts, and that's okay. Success and growth take time. Resilience means trusting the process and understanding that progress is often slow and nonlinear. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Action tip. When things feel like they're taking too long, remind yourself that growth takes time. Trust that the effort you put in today will pay off in the future. Focus on what you can control. In times of adversity, it's easy to become overwhelmed by things that are out of your control. Instead of focusing on the external circumstances, focus on what you can control: your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. The more you focus on your internal world and take responsibility for your reactions, the more empowered you'll feel. This shift in focus will build your resilience by reminding you that you have the power to influence your own success, regardless of outside factors. Action tip. When faced with an obstacle, ask yourself, "What can I control in this situation?" Then take positive action on that. Build a support system. Resilience is not about going it alone. Having a strong support system is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional strength during challenging times. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you, people who remind you of your worth and potential. Whether it's friends, family, or mentors, having a strong support system can make all the difference when you're facing adversity. Action tip. Make a list of people in your life who are supportive and reach out to them when you need encouragement. You don't have to go through challenges alone. Stay flexible and adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things won't go according to plan. Resilience is about adaptability, the ability to pivot when things don't go as expected. When faced with an obstacle, instead of becoming rigid or stuck, find alternative ways to move forward. This flexibility will help you maintain momentum even when the path is unclear. Action tip. When your plans are disrupted, pause and ask yourself, "What's my next best move? How can I adapt to this new situation?" The role of perspective in resilience. Perspective is one of the most powerful tools in building resilience. How you perceive a situation determines how you react to it. When you view challenges as temporary, solvable problems, you're more likely to stay calm and focused. On the other hand, if you see obstacles as insurmountable roadblocks, you're likely to give up or become discouraged. Resilience isn't about avoiding pain. It's about changing the way you perceive pain and adversity. One of the best ways to build resilience is by shifting your perspective from a victim mindset to a creator mindset. In a victim mindset, you feel helpless and at the mercy of external circumstances. In a creator mindset, you take responsibility for your situation and believe that you have the power to create change. Adopting this mindset shift is essential for cultivating resilience. Resilience in action. Real-life examples. Let's take a look at a few real-life examples of people who have demonstrated extraordinary resilience. J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, faced multiple rejections from publishers before her books became a global phenomenon. Despite being told no time and time again, she didn't give up on her dreams. She used her failures as stepping stones and eventually became one of the most successful authors in the world. Oprah Winfrey experienced a difficult childhood and faced numerous setbacks in her career, including being fired from her first television job. However, she didn't let these experiences define her. She persevered, continued to improve, and eventually became a media mogul and philanthropist, touching millions of lives around the world. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience to keep trying, despite constant failure, eventually led to one of the most impactful inventions in history. These individuals didn't let failure or challenges define them. Instead, they embraced the difficulties as part of their journey, and their resilience ultimately led to success. Building a resilient future. Building a resilient mindset is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. The more you face adversity, the stronger and more resilient you become. By reframing challenges, practicing self-compassion, staying adaptable, and seeking support, you can develop the mental and emotional strength to navigate life's difficulties with grace. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding obstacles, it's about how you respond to them. When you embrace challenges as opportunities, when you learn from setbacks instead of being defeated by them, you build the foundation for long-term success. 4. Take consistent action towards your goals. Having the right mindset is important, but it's not enough on its own. The next key element of reprogramming your mind for success is taking consistent action towards your goals. Action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Without action, your dreams and intentions will remain just that, dreams and intentions. In order to transform your life, you need to take deliberate, purposeful steps that align with your vision of success. The good news is that consistent action doesn't have to be overwhelming or intimidating. It's about making small, daily steps that gradually build momentum. Over time, these seemingly small actions compound and result in significant progress toward your larger goals. Let's dive into how you can take consistent, effective action that propels you forward. The importance of consistency. Why is consistency such a powerful force in achieving success? Consistency is the key to mastery and progress. Think of any successful person, whether it's a successful entrepreneur, athlete, or artist, and you'll find that their success wasn't built on one big move but on a series of consistent, focused actions over time. Consistency allows you to build momentum. Small actions consistently performed lead to big results. The more you do something, the more you get used to doing it, and before you know it, it becomes a habit. Develop mastery. Mastery of any skill takes time, and consistent practice is what leads to excellence. Whether you're working on your fitness, building a business, or mastering a craft, consistent effort leads to gradual improvement. Stay focused. Consistency helps you stay on track, even when the initial excitement begins to fade. When you have a set routine and action plan, it becomes easier to stay committed to your long-term goals. Overcome obstacles. Life will always present challenges, but consistency ensures that you keep moving forward, even when you don't feel like it. This constant progress is what ultimately leads to success, no matter how many roadblocks you encounter. Breaking down big goals into manageable steps. One of the most common reasons people fail to take action is because their goals feel too overwhelming. Large goals can be intimidating, and when faced with such a big task, it's easy to freeze, procrastinate, or become paralyzed by fear. But here's the secret. Success is built on the accumulation of small, manageable tasks. Instead of focusing on the end goal, break it down into smaller, more achievable steps. This makes the journey less daunting and gives you a clear path forward. For example, if your goal is to write a book, you might initially feel overwhelmed by the prospect of writing hundreds of pages. But if you break it down into smaller chunks, like writing 500 words a day, it becomes much more manageable. These small actions, repeated consistently, will eventually add up to a finished book. Action tip. Start by taking your big goal and breaking it into smaller, actionable steps. Focus on completing one step at a time, and celebrate each small victory along the way. The power of small wins. Another important aspect of taking consistent action is the concept of small wins. Small wins are the incremental victories that keep you motivated and on track. They provide a sense of accomplishment, boost your confidence, and build momentum as you continue your journey. For example, imagine you've set a goal to lose 20 pounds. While losing 20 pounds may seem like a daunting task, a small win could be something like successfully sticking to a workout routine for a week, or making healthy food choices for 3 days straight. These small wins compound over time, and each one builds the confidence you need to continue. Small wins also provide positive reinforcement. When you see that you're making progress, even in tiny increments, it becomes easier to maintain focus and stay committed to your long-term goals. Action tip. Focus on creating small wins every day. They can be as simple as completing a task on your to-do list or taking a step toward your larger goal. Recognize and celebrate these victories to keep yourself motivated. The role of discipline in consistent action. Discipline plays a vital role in consistently moving toward your goals. It's easy to be motivated at the start of a new project, but maintaining that motivation over the long haul requires discipline. Discipline is the ability to continue taking action even when you don't feel like it, when things get tough, or when distractions arise. Developing discipline is crucial for long-term success because it helps you stay focused and committed to your goals, even in the face of challenges. It's not about being perfect, but about showing up every day and doing the work, regardless of how you feel. Here's the good news. Discipline is a skill that can be developed. You don't have to wait for motivation to strike. By making small, consistent efforts every day, you build the muscle of discipline. And the more disciplined you become, the easier it will be to stay focused on your goals. Action tip. Create a daily routine that includes time for working on your goals. Even on days when motivation is low, stick to your routine. Over time, discipline will become second nature. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to taking consistent action. We all procrastinate at times, but if left unchecked, it can prevent you from achieving your goals and fulfilling your potential. So, how do you overcome procrastination? Start by understanding why you procrastinate. Sometimes, procrastination is a result of fear of failure, fear of success, or fear of making the wrong decision. Other times, it's because the task feels overwhelming or too difficult. One powerful strategy to overcome procrastination is to take the first small step. Often, the hardest part is getting started, so commit to doing just one small thing to move forward. Once you begin, you'll find that momentum kicks in, and it's much easier to continue. Another tip is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, as we discussed earlier. When a task feels less overwhelming, it's easier to take the first step. Action tip. If you're procrastinating on a task, commit to spending just 5 minutes on it. Often, you'll find that once you start, it's easier to keep going. Staying accountable. Accountability is another powerful tool to ensure you take consistent action. When you share your goals with someone else, whether it's a mentor, coach, or accountability partner, it increases the likelihood that you'll follow through. Accountability keeps you on track, encourages you to stay committed, and provides a support system when you encounter obstacles. Having an accountability partner who checks in with you regularly can be incredibly helpful in ensuring that you stay focused and don't lose sight of your goals. This person can offer feedback, encouragement, and gentle reminders when you start to veer off course. Action tip. Find an accountability partner or group to share your progress with. Schedule regular check-ins to discuss your goals and hold yourself responsible for the actions you need to take. The importance of patience and persistence. Taking consistent action doesn't mean you'll see immediate results. Progress often takes time, and the path to success can be slow and filled with setbacks. This is where patience and persistence come into play. You need to be patient with the process, knowing that success doesn't happen overnight. The key is to keep going even when results aren't immediate. Over time, all of your small efforts will build up, and you'll begin to see the fruits of your labor. Persistence is about maintaining your efforts, even when progress seems slow or setbacks occur. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and believing in the process. Action tip. Be patient with yourself and the process. If you encounter setbacks, don't give up. Stay persistent, knowing that every small action is bringing you closer to your goal. Taking action is the key to success. To reprogram your mind for success, you must take consistent action. Without action, your goals remain dreams. But with persistent, purposeful steps, you can turn your dreams into reality. Break down your goals into manageable steps, celebrate small wins, build discipline, and overcome procrastination. Stay accountable and persistent, and most importantly, trust in the process. Success is built on the foundation of consistent action, and the more you practice it, the closer you'll get to achieving everything you desire. 5. Cultivate a growth-oriented environment. To reprogram your mind for success, you can't work in isolation. One of the most impactful ways to foster personal growth and consistently take action towards your goals is by creating and maintaining a growth-oriented environment. Your environment shapes how you think, feel, and act every single day. If your environment nurtures your success, you'll find it easier to maintain the motivation and energy needed to reach your goals. If it's filled with distractions, negativity, and stress, you'll find it much harder to stay focused on what truly matters. A growth-oriented environment is one that supports and aligns with your values, goals, and the type of person you want to become. It's about surrounding yourself with the right people, the right information, and the right resources that will help you grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So how do you go about creating this environment? Let's explore some of the key components. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you spend the most time with have a significant impact on your mindset and your actions. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means that if you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, and successful people, you're more likely to adopt their mindset, behaviors, and attitudes. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated, or toxic people, their mindset will rub off on you, and it will become much harder to achieve success. The goal here is not just to be around people who are successful, but people who encourage your personal growth, challenge your thinking, and motivate you to keep pushing forward. These are people who uplift you, help you stay accountable, and inspire you to believe in yourself and your potential. Here are some tips on building a supportive network. Seek out mentors. Find individuals who have walked the path you want to walk. Mentors can provide invaluable guidance and wisdom as you navigate your journey to success. Build a mastermind group. A mastermind group is a collective of individuals who share similar goals and ambitions. They come together to brainstorm ideas, hold each other accountable, and provide encouragement and support. The synergy created by a group of like-minded people can accelerate your growth and help you achieve more than you ever could alone. Surround yourself with positive influences. If you're constantly around negativity, it's hard to maintain a positive mindset. Seek out people who inspire you, who are passionate about their own personal growth, and who bring out the best in you. Cut out toxic relationships. Sometimes, the best way to improve your environment is by removing toxic influences. If there are people in your life who undermine your goals, belittle your ambitions, or drain your energy, it's time to reassess those relationships and set boundaries. Feed your mind with positive and growth-oriented content. What you consume in terms of information and media also plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset. Your mind is like a garden. If you fill it with weeds, negative, limiting, or disempowering information, your mindset will suffer. But if you feed it with positive, uplifting, and growth-oriented content, you're more likely to cultivate a mindset that is open to learning, growth, and possibility. To build a growth-oriented environment, begin by choosing what you allow into your mind. This includes the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the shows and movies you watch, and even the social media accounts you follow. Everything you consume influences your thinking, so choose content that supports your goals and personal development. Here are some ways to feed your mind with growth-oriented content. Read personal development books. There are countless books on mindset, success, and personal growth. Whether it's books on productivity, emotional intelligence, or financial literacy, make reading a daily habit. Some must-reads include The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, Atomic Habits by James Clear, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Listen to motivational podcasts and audiobooks. When you're on the go, listening to podcasts or audiobooks can be a great way to soak in valuable insights. Some popular podcasts that promote growth include the Tony Robbins podcast, The Tim Ferriss Show, The School of Greatness by Lewis Howes, and The Ed Mylett Show. Engage with growth-focused YouTube channels. YouTube is full of motivational speakers, personal development gurus, and successful entrepreneurs who share their knowledge and experiences. Subscribing to channels like Beyond Vision Mindset, this channel, which focuses on unlocking your full potential, Marie Forleo, or Gary Vaynerchuk can provide you with continuous streams of valuable content that will fuel your growth mindset. Avoid negativity. Be mindful of the news, media, and social media accounts you follow. It's easy to fall into the trap of scrolling through negative news or consuming content that spreads fear or doubt. If you want to foster a positive mindset, limit your exposure to negativity and actively seek out uplifting, encouraging, and educational content. Create a physical environment that supports success. Your physical environment, the space in which you live and work, also plays a crucial role in your mindset and success. A cluttered, disorganized environment can lead to stress, confusion, and a lack of focus, while a clean, organized, and inspiring space can help you stay productive, motivated, and at peace. Here's how you can cultivate a physical environment that supports your success. Declutter your space. A clean and organized space is a reflection of a clear and organized mind. Take time to declutter your home, office, and workspace regularly. Remove anything that no longer serves you, and create an environment that inspires you to do your best work. Design your space for success. Create a space that supports your goals and enhances your productivity. If you're working on your business, make sure your workspace is equipped with everything you need to focus and be creative. If your goal is to stay fit, set up a designated area for exercise or invest in home workout equipment. Surround yourself with inspiring visuals. Fill your space with things that motivate and inspire you. This could include vision boards, motivational quotes, pictures of your role models, or reminders of your goals. Surrounding yourself with visuals that represent your dreams will keep you focused and inspired. Create an environment for relaxation and mental clarity. Success isn't just about working hard, it's also about taking care of your mind and body. Create a space where you can relax, meditate, or practice mindfulness. This can be a corner with comfortable seating, calming colors, and minimal distractions. Taking time to recharge will help you maintain your energy and mental clarity. Establish rituals and routines that foster growth. Successful people often credit their success to the habits and routines they practice consistently. Building positive daily rituals helps you maintain focus, discipline, and clarity in your pursuit of success. These rituals can be related to health, productivity, or personal development. By integrating them into your daily life, you create an environment that nurtures growth and sets you up for long-term success. Here are some powerful rituals and routines you can implement. Morning routines. Start your day with intention. A morning routine could include journaling, meditation, affirmations, exercise, and setting your priorities for the day. Starting your day in a positive and productive way sets the tone for the rest of the day. Evening routines. Wind down with rituals that help you relax and reflect on your day. This could include reviewing what you accomplished, setting goals for the next day, and practicing gratitude. An evening routine ensures that you end your day on a positive note and prepare yourself for the challenges of tomorrow. Exercise and self-care. Physical health is just as important as mental health when it comes to success. Incorporate regular exercise into your routine, whether that's going for a run, hitting the gym, or practicing yoga. Additionally, engage in self-care practices like meditation, journaling, or simply taking time for yourself to recharge. Mindfulness and reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your progress, your mindset, and your goals. Regular mindfulness practices help you stay grounded, reduce stress, and maintain focus on what's truly important. Creating a growth-oriented environment is key to success. Creating a growth-oriented environment is about more than just external factors. It's about aligning your surroundings with your values, goals, and aspirations. Surround yourself with positive influences, consume growth-oriented content, design a supportive physical space, and establish rituals that promote growth. By doing so, you'll create a powerful environment that keeps you focused, motivated, and on track to achieve the success you desire. Success isn't something that happens by chance. It's a direct result of the environment you create for yourself. When your environment supports your growth, it becomes much easier to maintain the mindset and motivation needed to achieve your goals. So take the time to curate your environment with intention, and watch as it accelerates your journey to success. 6. Develop resilience and embrace failure. One of the most important traits you can cultivate in the process of reprogramming your mind for success is resilience. Success isn't a straight path. It's filled with obstacles, challenges, and failures. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't often comes down to one factor: how resilient they are in the face of adversity. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to difficult situations, and keep moving forward even when things get tough. It's an essential quality for anyone looking to succeed, especially when pursuing long-term goals. Resilient people don't view failure as the end of the road. They see it as part of the journey. They recognize that every failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. In fact, resilience and the ability to embrace failure are often what separate successful individuals from those who give up too soon. So, how can you build resilience and develop a mindset that embraces failure as a necessary part of the process? Let's break it down. View failure as feedback, not defeat. One of the most powerful mindset shifts you can make is to reframe failure. Instead of seeing failure as something negative or defeating, start viewing it as valuable feedback. Every time you fail, you gain insight into what doesn't work, what needs to be adjusted, and what you can do better next time. Failure is not final unless you decide to quit. It is a natural and inevitable part of the growth process. In fact, many of the most successful people in the world have failed multiple times before achieving their dreams. The difference is they didn't let failure define them. They used it as fuel to keep going. Here's how to shift your perspective on failure. See failure as a stepping stone. Every failure brings you closer to success. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and refine your approach. Thomas Edison, when asked about his many failed attempts to invent the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience and perspective on failure were key to his ultimate success. Don't take failure personally. Failure doesn't mean you are a failure. It means that a particular approach didn't work. By detaching your self-worth from your mistakes, you can bounce back more easily and try again with renewed energy and insight. Use failure to reassess your goals. If something doesn't work out, it might be a signal that you need to reassess your approach, strategy, or even your goals. Take the time to reflect on what went wrong and how you can do better. This practice helps you refine your methods and grow from the experience. Embrace the process of growth. Another key element of resilience is embracing the process of growth, not just focusing on the end result. The path to success is rarely linear, and the journey is just as important as the destination. When you cultivate resilience, you develop the ability to stay committed to the process even when progress seems slow or when obstacles arise. Growth is often uncomfortable, and success requires you to step outside your comfort zone. When you embrace this discomfort and make it a part of your journey, you'll find that you're able to stay focused and persistent even when things don't go as planned. Here are some ways to embrace the growth process. Commit to lifelong learning. Resilient individuals are always learning, adapting, and improving. Whether it's through reading, taking courses, attending workshops, or seeking out new experiences, committed learners embrace growth as an ongoing process. Focus on the present moment. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the bigger picture, focus on what you can control right now. Embrace the idea that success is built through daily, consistent actions. By focusing on small steps, you'll stay motivated and make continuous progress toward your goals. Accept discomfort as a sign of growth. If something feels challenging or uncomfortable, it's often a sign that you are growing. Instead of shying away from discomfort, embrace it as part of your evolution. It's through discomfort that you become stronger, more capable, and more resilient. Cultivate mental toughness. Building resilience also means developing mental toughness, the ability to stay focused and motivated even in the face of difficulties. Mental toughness allows you to push through self-doubt, distractions, and setbacks. It's a trait that can be cultivated with consistent practice. Here are some ways to develop mental toughness. Practice self-discipline. Mental toughness thrives on self-discipline. Developing the ability to stay consistent and focused, even when you don't feel like it, will help you push through challenges. Create a structured daily routine, and commit to following it even when you're tired, distracted, or discouraged. Stay positive and optimistic. Mental toughness is about maintaining a positive outlook in difficult times. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means acknowledging the difficulty but believing in your ability to overcome it. When you stay positive, you create a mindset that seeks solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Visualize overcoming obstacles. Visualization is a powerful tool for developing mental toughness. When you imagine yourself succeeding despite obstacles, you're training your brain to think in terms of solutions. Visualize yourself overcoming challenges, staying calm under pressure, and achieving your goals. Take consistent action, even when it's hard. Resilience isn't just about how you handle failure. It's about your ability to keep going even when things are tough. Taking consistent action, even when you don't feel like it, is one of the key behaviors of resilient individuals. It's easy to be motivated when everything is going well, but true success comes from showing up and putting in the work when things aren't perfect. Here's how to stay consistent, even during tough times. Set small, manageable goals. When you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, break your goals down into smaller, more achievable tasks. Small wins add up, and each step you take brings you closer to your larger vision. This approach keeps you moving forward without feeling bogged down by the bigger picture. Push through resistance. Resistance will always show up when you're pursuing something meaningful. It may manifest as procrastination, self-doubt, or fear. When you encounter resistance, don't run from it, push through it. Action is the antidote to resistance. The more you act, the easier it becomes to continue pushing forward. Develop a never give up attitude. No matter how many times you stumble or fall, always get back up and keep moving forward. Resilient individuals don't quit. They may take breaks or reassess their strategies, but they never give up on their ultimate goals. Resilience is key to long-term success. In the journey to success, resilience is an absolute necessity. By reframing failure, embracing the growth process, developing mental toughness, and committing to consistent action, you can develop the resilience needed to achieve your goals. Remember, success is not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it. Resilient individuals view failure as a stepping stone to success, not as the end of the road. Cultivating resilience allows you to persist even when the going gets tough. It gives you the strength to bounce back, adapt, and keep moving forward. Embrace failure as part of the process, stay committed to your growth, and never stop believing in your ability to achieve your dreams. With resilience, anything is possible. Conclusion. To reprogram your mind for success, remember that the journey begins with self-awareness. Acknowledge your thoughts, beliefs, and habits, and identify what's holding you back. Limiting beliefs are often the invisible forces that shape your reality. But as we've learned, these beliefs are not truths, they're simply outdated perceptions. The key is to challenge and replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones that support your success. Equally important is embracing the concept of resilience. Understand that failure is not the end, but a powerful feedback mechanism for growth. Successful individuals do not avoid failure. They embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to push forward. Develop mental toughness, stay committed to the process of growth, and keep taking consistent action towards your goals, even when the path isn't smooth. By nurturing a growth mindset, identifying limiting beliefs, embracing failure as a tool for learning, and cultivating resilience, you can reprogram your mind to unlock your full potential. The only limitations you have are the ones you place on yourself. Success is within your reach, if you commit to the process and keep moving forward with confidence and persistence. Remember, the mind is your most powerful tool, and by changing the way you think, you change the way you live. Every step you take toward reprogramming your mindset is a step closer to achieving the success you've always desired. Keep growing, keep learning, and never stop believing in your ability to create the life you deserve. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you now have a clearer roadmap for reprogramming your mind for success. If you found this content valuable, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future videos that will help you unlock your full potential, protect your energy, and embrace personal growth. If you're ready to take action today, start by reflecting on the limiting beliefs that might be holding you back, and begin replacing them with empowering thoughts that align with your dreams. Remember, success is a journey, and every step counts. If you have any questions, thoughts, or personal experiences you'd like to share, drop them in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and support each other in our growth. Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and keep evolving. You have the power to shape your future, and it all begins with the mindset you choose to cultivate. See you in the next video.